Now, Kiki and ladies, the very first man you gave your body to was supposed to be your first and last man. That's the way the Creator originally and still does want it and wanted it. But no, we humans live in the flesh and time again wonder why do we have these problems. This is why it's hard for you ladies of today to pair bond. Soul ties is a real thing, y'all. Because you have created way too many soul ties by increasing the number of bodies you jumped into bed with over the years throughout your life. It will be much harder for you to pair bond with anyone. This is why the Creator did not intend it on any of us to explore and to be bed hopping. That's where we go wrong. Ladies, once you go from man number one, especially if he made a major impact on your life and the amount of times y'all get it in and then y'all break up because of all his lies, his cheating, and his manipulation, or sometimes abuse, whether it be physical or verbal. Now you go to guy number two, who's either close to that guy or worse. Y'all repeat the same cycle in a hurry to get it in, then have a relationship. It gets caught cheating. Y'all break up. Only this time, here comes a baby. 9 months later. Y'all try to do it again. Hook it back up. These are just scenarios, y'all. And what happens? He cheats again. He gets caught, and now you go through it. Yet again. To the point to where you're just done. Instead of healing from the first guy, you was in a rush for the second guy. Ladies, this is where a lot of y'all go wrong at. Y'all really need to chill. Most of y'all never really give yourselves enough time to heal. Nope. Within a month or two, or 3 or 4, y'all ready to see what's next. Nowadays, a lot of y'all have adapted to the new mentality of talking to multiple men. Wow, how far have we gone from bad to worse? So, you try to get with guy number 3. How toxic is this? And think that you can make him your king. How do you know if he's king worthy? Y'all be having all these issues because you want to do whatever you want to do. You don't want to do what the book tells you to do. See if he's a righteous brother first. But nah, y'all don't want men like that. So you created 2 soul ties already. Now you go on to guy number 3. And you still think men are the problem here, huh? Okay, so guy number 3 is different because he's more smoother than the rest. And he's more loving, more caring. He listens. He remembers a lot of things you tell him. He talks and, communicates very well. He can hold a conversation. He's not mentioning, getting it in right away. It's like it's not even on his mind. You bring it up to him first. Take notes, fellas. He's there for you, spends money on you from time to time, not in a tricking way. You not knowing he's worse than the other 2 guys. The other 2 soul ties you created. Now y'all in a rush. Y'all get it in, and now, wow, look what you just did. You created another soul tie, dummy. Y'all go into a relationship. Why do y'all do this to yourselves? It's beyond me. Because y'all want to get it in first to see how he's working it in the bed. Then y'all want to make a man your boyfriend. Terrible. So some time goes by, and yet again, he gets caught flirting or cheating with other girls. And here we are again. But hold up. He told you he never wanted nothing serious. And he wasn't ready for a serious committed relationship, but you wouldn't listen. He even tried to friend zone you. But it turned into a situationship. So now y'all argue, and he eventually dumps you. Now you're really crushed. And not to mention, he gets with a girl you look way prettier than. See how he played you? You should have cheated? Huh. I guess you should have. No, I'm just playing. You should have kept them legs closed. And not focused on these type of men. Y'all like bad boys. That guy you said, oh, he's just a friend. He's like a brother. Was the man you should have settled down with. But nope, he was way too boring for you. Oh, I know I'm gonna trigger some of y'all. I know I am. So guy number 4 sometimes is a plot twist. A chatting a Brad type of guy. Now you dating outside your race. And fast forward, he plays you too. You're hurt yet again. Feeling used and abused. And guy number 5 is Rico. From the Rico and Juan type of guys. Who can't stay out of jail. He gets you preggo. Now you have another baby on the way. When you just had a child. With guy, what was that, guy number 2? And now you got another baby on the way. As if you don't have one already. Now soul tie number 5. He's your second baby father. So y'all part ways because he don't want to get a job or his act right. And you tired of fighting and arguing with all of his baby mamas. Plus he can't stay out of jail to save his life. And now you're his newest baby mama. Wow, ladies. Wow. I want to know one question. Why do y'all live like this? So now you have 5 soul ties. And at this point, you have so many personalities from each man you have. Got it in with. All that trauma and baggage and hurt and pain and bitterness. And you feel slightly jaded. And you say to yourself now, I'm not getting it in right off the back no more. I'm not rushing to get it in the bed. This next man, I'm gonna make him wait. He has to marry me before we do anything. Bruh. This is where y'all be going wrong at. So now, because all of those soul ties, those no good men who did you dirty, did you wrong, did you foul, now the next guy has to suffer. Now he has to be punished for the sins of your exes. And you think this is right. You think this is fair to him? But he could be the potential new guy who is potentially the one for you. But you want to make him suffer. Because of the things that your loser exes put you through. Well, in that case, you should have made soul tie number 1, which is guy number 1, your first soul tie. You should have made him marry you when you was a virgin before getting it in. And you wouldn't have none of these problems or issues. But time and time again, y'all hurt nobody but yourselves living in denial. Ladies, you gotta hold yourselves accountable at the end of the day. You all chose those type of men. And no, we are not all the same. Well, that's my time, y'all. If I offended anyone, I'm sorry, ladies, but I did this with love. With love. Is it too late for you? A lot of y'all? Yes. Some of y'all? No. Especially if you only have 1 or 2 soul ties, you might have a chance. But if you have over 10 soul ties or more, or even more than 3, it's a wrap. It's over for you. Anyway, that's not to say you won't find anybody. But it's going to be really hard for them to pair bond with you because you got way too many soul ties. That's why it's hard for you to find somebody to pair bond with. Sure, you can find anybody to lay with you, but how many men can you find to stay with you?
Whoa, that didn't sound right. Only one man to stay with you.
Anyway, more on that later. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm out.